So in the past 80 weeks, I've been able to post on Instagram 80 of these style of physique transformations. And the reason I tell you that metric, and if you want to go and fact check me, go and check out Gorilla Platoon Instagram page and count up the results. The reason I say that is I understand what it takes to get a transformation, and I can actually understand and really put to life that when they said to you there's no magic formula to getting in shape, they lied to you. There absolutely is a magic formula to getting in shape. And it's not in the way that you think. It's not that a certain type of protein is going to be the one that helps you build a load of muscle. It's not going to be a certain exercise that helps you build a load of muscle. It's not certain foods make you drop fat loss quicker. It's not that like certain cardio is better than others. Obviously, all that is up for debate. There is a magic formula, and it really comes in a different way. And I'll explain how we get the consistent level of results that we do at the Gorilla Platoon here. The way I want you to view this, and I'll get into drawing mode here so we can actually draw some stuff out for you. The way I want you to view this is right now you have the basket of the current version of you. So let's say this is CU, current version of you. NU is the new version of you. We've got the basket of the current version of you, and we've got the basket of the new version of you. So let's just make that basket a little bit smaller. And let's bring these down a little bit, actually. So if we go, current version of you is here. New version of you is here with our little axis here. The reason why this sits in the balance like this is because for the longest of time, you have stacked habits known as rocks in this basket towards the current version of you. The rocks would denote staying up late. It would denote your mindset towards hard things. It would denote the food you put in your body, the people you hang around, the way you view people that are in shape. And you may have like one or two good habits in here, like you might walk a lot, you might hit your protein target. But the problem is, the reason you can't make changes, you've got so much emotional baggage weighing you down towards the current version of you. So you're going to act like this version of you unless we remove the habits and, most importantly, the mindset. You see, when you're looking to get in shape, you don't want to think, I'm trying to get in shape. You don't want to be someone that's trying to get in shape, because if you're going from A to B on this quest to get in shape, you'll set off, you'll make progress, and then you'll snap back. You'll fuck it up. You make progress, snap back, and you'll just keep doing things every couple of weeks to snap you back as opposed to snapping forwards. The reason being is because you've got so many rocks in the basket of the current version of you weighing you down, and you're trying to get in shape whilst not fixing any of these points here. But we can go a level deeper than this. We, instead of using the rocks as our basic habits, the food we put in our mouth, the training we do, what I want you to look at these rocks as character trait rocks. You see, the reason you're not in shape is because of the character you currently have. So right now, a character trait of yours will be laziness. Right now, a character trait of yours will be somebody that lacks integrity because you break your word all the time. You are someone that is inconsistent. You are someone that is rash. You make impulse decisions. You have no resilience. You can't stick things through for a long period of time. These are all character traits. Really, what we need to do in this transformation, if you're serious about getting results like this, you need to change your character first. So instead of trying to think about going from A to B, you need to start acting like the guy at B. So let's say you are trying to describe, well, what is this B guy? Because if you can understand who the B guy is, you can act like the B guy. If you act like the B guy, you're going to get the B guy results, six-pack, in shape, the shape you want to be. So the first thing I would understand is, how is his character? What are his traits? Well, he is actually a man of integrity. Every time he says he does something, he gets it done. You can see now, if you want to start off building up your own self-respect, just set 3 basic things to do for the next 30 days and tick them off. That's 90 pieces of data to suggest you are a man of integrity. You'll do what you say you're going to do. So if you say you're going to get up at 6:30 every day, do that. Boom, nice and easy. Not too early, 6:30. You're going to drink 1 litre of water when you wake up, and you're going to get 10 minutes of sunlight. Just do those 3 things. If the rest of the day goes to shit, fine. But at least you said what you were going to do. So you developed integrity for yourself. You also want to develop self-respect. Because for the longest of time, if you look like the starting photos, you don't respect yourself because you're willing to take your body to a point where it just looks like ugly and slow and soft, and you don't want that anyway. But you've ultimately got this self-respect that would, be congruent with that. You need to develop your own self-respect. So it's not about following a meal plan. It's not what meal plan is the magic formula to get you in shape. The magic formula to get you in shape is first you develop your integrity. You also develop your self-respect for yourself. How do you do this? Honestly, you use one word and that's it. No. You use the word no when people ask you to do things, when people ask you to take you away from your plan, when people try and throw you off. You use this word no. You start using this word no a lot, I guarantee your personal respect will go up. Because you're saying no because you think this is not going to be for the best version of me. I respect myself enough not to do the thing. I'm not going to take heroin because it doesn't align with the goals I want to take. The only difference is a lot of you are just taking sugar, alcohol, and other foods that really don't align with your goals. So we need to develop our integrity. We need to develop our self-respect. We need to develop our consistency. We need to be able to do the boring stuff daily. The simple, boring stuff daily. That's what's going to get you results. But a lot of you just get bored and change. Why? Because you've got this like ADHD brain that can't focus on one goal for long enough. Your life will become very simple when all you really care about is either getting in better shape, accumulating more resources, whatever that looks and feels like, and giving back to your family. If you just focus on those three things, your whole life will just come in together very, very simply. And you will be a man that can be consistent, stick to things for long enough. You think, how do people stick to things for so long? It's because they don't get bored, because they know simple works. Simple is going to get you the results. You want to develop resilience. Resilience is the ability to keep pushing on when the chips are down, when things are hard. You're going to need this resilience. And do you know what? You'll actually be given the opportunity to train resilience all the time, but a lot of you will fail because you don't have any resilience. But you want to view this as every time there is challenge, every time things are hard, every time the scale didn't drop off and you've been doing the work, that's your opportunity to showcase resilience. I'm still going to keep doing the thing, even though I'm not seeing the result. That is the art of delayed gratification. This here is the art of delayed gratification. Not having the food today, or the whatever, nice food you want today, so you can have a six-pack later. The literal art of delayed gratification needs to come from physique transformation. So we can start to understand that the magic formula to getting in shape is actually a man that has integrity. He has self-respect, he's consistent, he's resilient, of course he's going to be disciplined. And if you've got these 5 traits, you're going to get in shape. It's really that simple. Because you say you'll do what you're going to do. You have respect for yourself, so you'll say no to things. You're going to do the same things anyway because you're consistent. When things get hard, you're still going to do it because you've got resilience. And even on the days you don't want to do it, you're still going to do discipline. To be fair, I really didn't want to record a video today. I actually didn't. It's Sunday. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I should probably be out doing some fun stuff. But I was like, you know what? I'm a man of discipline. I say I film a video on YouTube every day. I've done that every day since the 24th of Jan 24. That's obviously like 600 videos. And I'm like, people need to hear this information. People are trying to get in shape. I'm just not going to lie around because I don't feel like filming. I need to step up, record, and give out the info so people can change their lives. So we need to have the daily disciplines, even when we don't want to do it. So if we can develop these character traits for ourselves, what this would actually resemble is, we'll draw a fresh graph. It would resemble now the balance changing. Remember, we have, we'll call this old you actually, and we'll call this one new you. With the axes in the middle. Because we've developed the right traits, our basket is now filled with good traits. What we'd want, new version of us traits. Maybe there's one left in the old version of us, but the balance is now changed. Your balance now swings in the version of the new you. This allows you to stick to something for long enough because you've got the traits. You're essentially going to swim downstream. So when they said there's no magic formula, the magic formula to getting in shape is leave old you, ASAP, understand new you, character traits, and then exercise those through new habits. Do those consistently. New habits become the new you. New you equals 6-pack. And it's really that simple. That honestly is the magic formula that I literally do week in, week out to get results like this consistently. Because it's all about the mindset first. People on YouTube will say, here's the best exercise to grow your bicep, and here's the right protein intake, and all this sort of stuff. And that's cool. That's nice. Trust me, I spend a lot of time educating myself on that sort of stuff so I can get results like this. But all that is not going to help you. You do not really need fitness advice. You can get fitness advice in 1 second from ChatGPT now. What you actually need is psychology advice. You need to change your character. You need to change the way you see struggle, challenges, setbacks, and hard work. If you can change that, you will get in shape so quick. If you can become a new person, you'll get in shape so quick. Because the new version of you is the man that can. And that's the way you need to act. You need to already act like you are in shape. You already need to act like you are the guy with the six-pack, and you will have one soon enough. But if you keep acting like the old version of you, with your old character traits, with the new plan on top, it just won't fucking work. It's worked. You've tried it enough times, right? You've tried it enough times, and it didn't work for that exact reason. Fix your character and watch you get in shape. That's the magic formula to getting in shape. That's how I produced 80 results in 80 weeks. Because this stuff honestly works, and not that many people know about it, but now you do. So thank you for watching. As always, obviously you want us to do this for you specifically and take you through your own transformation. There'll be a link in the description. Come and join us at the Gorilla Platoon, and one of our members will be coaching you through. Other than that, thanks for watching as always. I'll see you tomorrow.